What have you ever considered running for office again, be it third party or as a Republican?
Of course, after this exhausting 2.5 years, I mean, I was my own campaign manager as well, and wrote everything we did, everything the big campaigns did, and so I was pretty exhausted, and I was so excited to get my life back. I'd retired. I was very much interested in getting out of my suit and tie and back into my shorts and flip flops in Laguna, but when when Trump was elected, and I was watching that closely, of course, I thought, gee, that might be kind of interesting to challenge him because while the country hasn't heard of me, New Hampshire and Iowa voters had. I spent most of those 2.5 years in those two states, and I was kind of the media darling that Pete was this last cycle nationally. I was in New Hampshire because they're desperate for candidates running for president. And actually, Iowa was just Rick Santorum and I for about the first year. And New Hampshire, I pretty much had that to myself. So, yeah, I thought about going back to New Hampshire, maybe making some waves, and then one of my other political heroes, that former Governor Weld of Massachusetts, got into it with way better credentials. Who was, of course, Gary Johnson's vice president as a libertarian in 2016 as vice presidential candidate. So I figure, well, we're in great hands with somebody like uh, Governor Weld taking on Donald Trump. So that was my momentary lapse of thinking maybe I should get back into this again. And I wasn't really serious, but no, I did my part.